What's going on, everyone? It's your boy Thriller here, back with another JJDL Speed Tour Tournament movie video. I've been actually doing these videos, especially if I make it relatively far. I'm definitely how proud if I make the plays. Don't probably expect me to do this all the time. I think there were a few tournaments I didn't upload at all, which is because I was limited either in the first or second round. So I did do one video with Reggie Drago, which actually really popped off, which was really nice. And we're doing another video here. We'll say when we get to one of the games, we actually are not able to watch one of the games because I'm a forehead and then put the replay in the chat. So the replay is officially lost. So that is very unfortunate. I would pull up John's stream VOD video and show you guys a live action of the matchup, but I don't know if John would have approved of that. So definitely not gonna just do that and just not take his without permission. Obviously, I'm sure he would not have cared if I wanted to. But I'm just not gonna do it anyways, just because I mean it's a lot more work, and plus I don't want to take a chance of getting a copyright strike from YouTube. I know John wouldn't do it to me, but YouTube would probably do it. But real quick, so basically this is going to be the rundown of JJDL Season 3. These are potentially some of the tiers and some of the ideas that John's going through. Some of them being very crazy, like allowing TERA Cure and Black. But there was also some TERA options that were definitely really questionable, like the spot there, which definitely, in my opinion, should be banned or max TERA value, in my opinion, or be forced to be tiered higher. But I guess with the points, you're gonna be already tiered higher. So, but I had fourth pick out of 16 coaches, and I think I walked away with a pretty decent team. I definitely think it was the best team out there, but it was a really fun team. Kicking it off, I started off with Palafin. Palafin was one of the Pokemon I really, really wanted to try, and I want to have some fun with. It was definitely a Pokemon I want to see if I can do well with, and kind of do this. Next up, I paired with Zapdos to really help against grass types, which I think is really beneficial, and help against other potential bulky waters, which kind of help deal with some of the things that I can't really handle with Palafin, which is really nice. Next, I went with Superior, which surprisingly lasted around 3, which was Terra, which I think was near max point value, or if not max Terra value. And you're going to see in at least probably a couple of these plays that this should not be banned, and that should be allowed because it's proven why it's really broken. It really, really does. But Superior I also wanted because it was a good grass check again to things like with Palafan with having the Terra option, and also a really good water check to a lot of things as well. Top and I grabbed for a reliable rapid spin and give me some hazards with Stealth Rock. Plus, give me a really good ground type to stop the electrics. Again, another thing to check, mostly the defensive, which can be also offensive grasses. So I went with Embor, aka Bernardo. You know the reference, you know John. Bernardo, he's honestly a trash mon. I don't like him, but I drafted him because I want to see if we can have some fun with him, see if we can do anything with him, and just have some fun, you know. And up next, we grabbed the Dunsparce. I wanted a really good normal type. I really wanted something that was really good bulky and defensive. And just overall, really, really fun Pokemon. And I was really excited to use it. So, really happy about that. Sylveon, there was no good fairies. I got sniped on both Klefki and Clefable. But I'm overall very happy we did get Sylveon. Sylveon's a very good comfort pick for me in terms of a fairy type. I think it's actually really good this year, actually. If you have the right colors. To the right matchups for it. I overall think Sylveon's really, really cool. Bastion, want to have some fun, have a fun Terra Captain. Definitely a mon that can definitely put in work if we use it correctly. Overall, a fantastic Pokemon. I really like it. And some of those were sitting in round 9. I didn't have a dark type at this point, so I went with Greninja. Just a fantastic Pokemon. Very happy to have it, and I'm really excited to try it out. It's going to hopefully be a fun mon. So that's the team. Let's go ahead and break down some of these replays here real quick. So the first game up, and I am going to put dark mode on here. I should have put dark mode on to begin with, but it's okay. We have me versus Dracogon. If you guys remember, I faced Dracogon in the semifinals last time. We did a speed tour here, and he had a very insane Sun matchup with all 3 dogs, I'm pretty sure. And I had to use Choice Scarf Weavile and Choice Scarf Great Tusk, but also getting speed boost with Sun from the Torkoal, which is really important. Um, I guess I can kind of show you off this team since we're here. He had Terra Sneasler and Terra Raichu, followed by having things like Weavile, Rillaboom, Alolan Ninetales, Cleavor, Staraptor, Cyclizar, Swampert, and Magmortar. Um, did not expect Weavile all that much, to be honest. Cleavor definitely made some sense into me, but we'll have to see what we go. So with that, let's go ahead and break this match down here. as he revealed to be Terra Grass on his Sneasler, which is a little surprising to see grass into this matchup. And then it was ice on the right shoe, which makes a lot of sense. So I'm gonna leave with my Bernardo. I was choice banded Bernardo. He's actually revealed to be choice banned Rillaboom, and I basically just get a kill off Rip, which is really, really good for us here. And now he's gonna go right into the Cleavor here. I actually decided to save him Bernardo because I had Sucker Punch. He's actually gonna make a Stone Axe there, and that is really huge for him. As he's gonna Stone Axe here, and I actually revealed to be the wrong ability on my Pokemon. I was supposed to be Pixelate on this set, but for some reason, when we this one thing that happens in Speed Tours, you rush, you don't double check your prep when you go, and I literally cannot touch this Cleavor. So I went with a Wish, kind of knowing he was going to double out. I doubled out too, as he's going to go into the Sneasler. I am going to go into Starboy because this is my boy Star, the Starfish, one of his favorite Pokemon. I'm going to go for a Body Slam here, and I actually forgot. I think I had Glare on this set, but I got the Body Slam Para, and you're just going to see the Dunsparce just does not care, man. He just does not care about anything. Gets not only a para, but two full paras in a row. In comes the Weavile here. I'm at no, it was body press. That's what it was. So he's gonna go for the triple axle, get all three hits, which is good. We're gonna go ahead and get rid of that. And in comes the Cleaver here. He's gonna go chop chop. He's gonna click close combat, which I will take because I am defensive with my Choppleberry. I'm gonna for a body slam here. Hopefully get a para, which I was trying to bait for, and I unfortunately do get it. He gets paired again as I'm now gonna get a roost, and he gets so he gets paired, and I actually go for another body press. I literally just spam body press. He got two pairs back to back, and the Dunsparce just literally crippled down both this thing, which is insane, and picked up three KOs in the process of this. But now I just literally go slithering a Terrifier here, and we basically pick up the game here, as there's nothing else that my opponent can do. I live Storm here in Terra Blast, and that is gonna be GG's. We pick up three KOs with the Dunsparce, one KO with Emboar, and two with my Slytherin here. Up next, we have the game versus Smaster MD. Now, I will state that Smaster MD and I did play this game while he had it on his phone, so he actually did not have the opportunity to play this game like a normal game, and could not play this game on his computer. He had to play from his phone, so he wasn't actually able to make calcs. So that definitely plays a factor into this matchup, as you're gonna see. But as you can see with the team, also if I didn't explain much of my team, I was like standard defensive Sylveon. I was choice band Ambor. I was a Mystic Water Greninja. My leftovers variant Superior, I believe. And Shuffle. Didon. And I think I had no, I think that was it. I think the only switch I made on this team was just Palvin. Oh, I was Resto Chesto and Bastodon. So in this team, looking at Smaster's draft, Smaster had a very scary team. He got Terracurum, Quacklevolt, Jirachi, Mandibuzz, Raikou, Screamtail, Ironmoth, Mudsdale, I believe, and a Terra Charjabug. This was a very shocking bring that he would bring this, especially when I have Rapid Spin Sport, but I guess he was confident I wasn't going to bring my Rapid Spin Sport, which makes sense. But I'm going to go ahead. He's going to reveal that he is going to be Terra Steel on that Cure, which I had a good strong feeling that it was going to be Terra Steel, and that this is Terra Bug, so he's not going to Terra this thing, which is fun. I'm going to go ahead and flip turn on this Charger Bug, which proves to be physically defensive, which is just insane to me as he gets up webs here. I was debating going for the going for the Boom Burst here because I was wondering that Screamtail wasn't gonna come in. In comes the Encore here. As I just keep going, I'm gonna switch out here. He goes out in this, I go this. I'm going for my Leaf Storm here as he sets up now +2 bulk ups. He's going for the Drain Punch, and he's actually going to reveal that this is the only move that he has to hit my entire draft, which is very surprising to do that when I have a Sylveon. But I'm gonna go ahead and Stellar. I went with Stellar type because I felt like Stellar worked really, really good. It was neutral to a lot of things. It wasn't super effective. It wasn't resisted. And I tried to go for a sub here. But I decided to just go Blade Storm Spam, just get rid of the stuff. Then I just Terra Blast, and I'm now +6. And this is where you're going to see that he definitely regrets not going to his Curum, because I think his Curum was possibly either max HP or it was AV with not much HP or Spadef investment. Because you're going to see that that kills off Charger Bug, that kills off Arbolive, which definitely could have helped him right there, and it's going to kill off his Iron Moth, which wasn't even boost your speed, which definitely surprised me. But if he did try to go for that, I was faster than Iron Moth, I'm pretty sure. And as you can see, definitely if he was calcing here, the Terra Blast would not kill. But now I go for Jet Punch with my Aquanitas because I am Choice Banded. Unfortunately, I'm not going to be able to knock out Screamtail, so I go into my Choice Spec Sylveon, and we are going to pick up the victory. Now, I would show you the third game, but like I said, I do not have it with me. So real quick, we're just going to talk about the matchup slightly about it. We are actually taking on Diet Tight himself, my boy Jason, one of the most chillest and funniest guys you will ever meet in your life. He doesn't really do YouTube anymore, which is really sad. I definitely would start watching a lot more of his content. He's just a funny guy to be around. He's a very talented player, definitely a very skilled one who's definitely gone against some of the best out there. But Jason actually took over a team for SJ. Everyone knows SJ. There, SJ is everyone's favorite mod in JJDL. But so Jay took over this team for them. I met them. I don't know if they're he or she, so I apologize. They had Terra Raging Bull, Roaring Moon, Heatran, Hatterene, Zarude, Zinetales, Alomola, and Landers, and Galvantula. I had a really bad matchup in this one. I really didn't really like how it was. I ended up going with my team. I ended up actually going with I can just kind of tell you. So I decided to go with another stellar Serperior. I went with a Shukaberry Dawn Emvor. I was actually sub Glare Roost Earth Power. Kind of more towards a little bit Spadef, but a little bit Vizdef as well with the Dunsparce. I was Terra Fight, Iron Defense, Body Press, Rest and Sleep Talk Lumberry on my Bastiodon. So that's one, two, three, four, and then I brought my Greninja, which was Rain Dance to counteract rain and to stop any type of setup shenanigans with Solar Beam from a couple of his Pokemon, which I thought was really good, and then Ice Beam, Surf or Hydro, whatever it was, and then Shuriken, I think was my last move. And basically, the match goes down, and I get rid of his Raging Bolt early on, which is really great. And I think I make a misplay by not leaving my Bastion Terra. Basically, the end game there, Hatterene came, which I was a little surprised Hatterene came versus us, but I wasn't fully crazy enough to think if it did come or not. And unfortunately for us, when I had to tear my Bastiodon, I didn't think about the options of Hatterene. I think I pretty much choked the game away because once I Terra fighting, I basically lost the hat. And if I actually had kept my Terra on my Superior, I actually think I could have won versus Jason. But you know what? That's just how the cookie crumbles sometimes, and that's just how the team performed. So surprisingly, the worst mon on this team was Greninja, just because we didn't really use it. Then by Donphan, didn't really bring it, and then Zapdos, I didn't really bring it. Actually, Zapdos and Donphan are automatically the ones we don't use the most. Greninja goes to 7. Palafin, I'll put at 6, and I'll put. I'm gonna probably regret. You want to put Cillian at 5th? I'll give Bernardo some respect. I'll put him in my top 4 for what our team was. And then I'm gonna put Bastiodon top 2, and I don't know, man. I really want to give it Superior and give Superior a thumbnail, but the Dunsparce really came in the clutch this week, especially in week 1, man. And the Dunsparce was just trolling Jason too. Like I got Para, Live, got a Roost, sub Roost, and just kept doing that in front of his Roy Moon. But I do think I might give it Superior though for being a broken one and proving why this thing definitely gets banned from Terra because of how broken it is. But who knows? I might give it a dump. But that is gonna be the speed tour video, guys. Thank you all so much for watching. Like, comment, share, subscribe. Let me know if you guys like these speed tour videos. Because I definitely would like to upload more of my runs that I do in the tournament. I don't do these live, obviously, because I can't really afford to. But I'm very much looking forward to the next speed tour, and then we're gonna try to keep doing like another 2 or 3 speed tours probably, just to make sure we get tiering right. I think this one definitely balanced out some options for the tiering, but not perfectly though. But with that being said, thank you all so much for watching, and let me know what mon you think was great, and tell me why you think Dun is one of the best defensive mons and why Superior should never be allowed to tell. See you guys next time. Bye.